What's up, y'all? It's your boy Russell. So I love talking about the 90s. The 90s is my favorite decade of music. Everybody that know me know that I'm stuck in the 90s. And that's why I be doing my lives where I play my 90s music. Normally on a Saturday, sometimes on Friday. So I just want to just talk about just the years like from the 70s. I'm an 80s baby. So leave your decade that you were born in the comments first. And I just want to see if y'all agree with what I'm saying. So from like 77 to 79, like the late 70s, I think it feels somewhat of an 80s feel. And I think from 80 to 81 is more like an extension of those years, like an extension of the 70s, because the early 80s still kind of sound like the 70s. And then from like 82, 83, I mean, it's kind of somewhat of a 70s feel, maybe, like, but it's kind of fading out. I need somebody to come in now. And then like 84, it's more like really don't feel 70s no more like when you like in 84, just what I would say, just by me listening to music. And then 85, 86 is more like the peak would it, but it don't feel like the 70s. But 85, 86, I feel like the 70s feels just completely gone. And then like 87 is more like starting to feel like 90s, kind of starting to feel that way like in 87, I would say. Just with the music. And like 88, 89 is more like late 80s, but it has somewhat more of a 90s feel. And I'm 88, that's me. And 90, 91, it's more of an extension of like those same years. 92 is more like 90s, somewhat of the 80s feel. And I think like 93, 96, early 90s where the 80s feel is just entirely gone. Like I think by 93 is pure 90s and it had an 80s sound to it. Then from 97, 99 is just pretty much the late 90s. And then from 2000 to 2001, it still kind of sounds sort of like the 90s, maybe like 97 to 99, So I would say that the 80s started feeling like the 80s more like in 82, while the 90s started feeling more like the 90s in like 92. That's what I would say. But I'm a 90s fan, so if you love the 90s, and if you don't understand my language, because I'm the one that speaks to in Spanish, English, and French, I am Russell. I ain't gonna never lose the southern accent. If you love the videos, you can watch them, but I got videos in all the languages. But 90s is where it's at. I love the 90s. So comment, let me know if you agree with that. Share, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. And what's your decade of music? What's your favorite decade of music? I would love to know that.